Okay, here's some context. Um, so this is me and Stefan's podcast that we record like once a week or whatever, and Damien had to be there because his family had COVID. And this is essentially his first impression on Stefan because this is the first time they had like spent time together, and they so yeah, and he wasn't supposed to talk, like it's like our podcast, we just let him be there. He was going to be our laugh track at most. So in this first clip we see Stefan. There's something that happens in Stefan's brain where when when he's meeting a new person of mine and he like wants to bond with them and like seem cool to them, he thinks that the way to their heart is bullying me. Like he thinks that they can both bond about being mean to me. So you'll see that here.
Oh, yes. I can explain this
so
one.
Much time I could have
Yeah,
literally,
she
like I
asked
learned my lesson.
Let's ignore her, everybody. So she asked.
It's really subtle. Like you may like see that and think like, oh yeah, I was talking over him and being annoying, and he's like, oh, let's ignore everybody. But just know, he wouldn't have done that if Damien weren't there. And then here's instance number 1, where Damien decides to speak, even though he's not supposed to speak. And it's not even worth it. There's going to be a lot of these.
Because, what's his name?
Gordon Ramsay.
No. The Korean one that opened a big chain.
Jung-hwan.
Bobby Lee.
Who?
No, you don't know him. He's like a stupid comedian.
Here's Damien yapping when he's not supposed to. Number 2. And Stefan trying to bond with him over, like, making fun of me, number 2. But if you watch Stefan's face, like just keep watching Stefan in this clip. And, like, you'll, like... I can't tell exactly what's going on in his head, but I feel like he's kind of, like, baffled at how much Damien is making fun of me. And it's just... It's not Damien, like he's, like, nice to me. He's doing this as well, where he's, like, trying to bond with Stefan over being mean to me because he thinks that that's gonna work, and he's attention starved and thinks he's hilarious. And so this is him just making jokes that I don't know. I don't personally think it was very funny. Not because I was mean. Like, I could give a fuck if you like make fun of me, but it was just like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not your turn.
Show an image of a shrimp frying Rex.
Wait,
Oh, that'd be so cute.
what do you mean, my chicken?
The chicken you just ate. Why are you getting offended over your chicken? It's not even your
Because
chicken.
I didn't cook it, so obviously it's not my chicken.
Okay, I'm just
I
saying.
think this is more of a teat's eye.
I know what chicken tastes like.
You're a horrible laugh track.
That shit has to be moist in your mouth.
Yes.
Not dry like your chicken and your tofu. How you make tofu taste bad? It's very bad as it is.
Oh, she's a horrible chef, right?
She is. She don't even know how to cook cereal. Right?
Okay, do you want to
How
take my place?
Cereal? How do you fuck about the proportion of cereal and milk?
I don't. I've mastered it.
No.
What you do is you put the dry
put
cereal
soy milk
into
with
a
Cinnamon Toast
bowl.
Crunch. You know how depressing that is? That's like balancing it out.
Okay, anyways.
I also have to commend myself for how much I am, like, the whole time I'm being made fun of relentlessly by both my brother and my boyfriend. It's so awkward. And I'm trying to be entertaining in front of a camera. And, I mean, it didn't really work because this next clip is just, like, beyond. Let me give you a little more context for this next clip. One, Stefan and I don't like vulgarness. Like, we don't talk about sex, we don't swear, we don't, do that kind of stuff. And we love our cat. And when we love something, we respect it. I could tell how much Stefan did not like this.
That's a pretty pussy right there if I've seen one.
You can't say that. Oh my god.
Yikes. And there's just more. I don't know if Damien, I think Damien might be one of the most attention-starved people I've ever met, aside from me. Here's him finding things on my desk to interrupt our podcast with, including a gift that I bought for Stefan, like, literally.
Wait, do you want me to talk about my day?
Have you gave these to Stefan yet?
What? No, they're for, like, Christmas or something. Oh my god.
What are those?
Yeah, I buy Christmas gifts, like, years in advance.
Does she?
Yes.
She does.
Yeah.
I just received her 2022 one.
Yeah.
It just gets, like, worse and worse, if that's even possible. Like, oh my god, Stefan is so uncomfortable.
That's true.
Very competitive. I'm very depressed.
We gotta end it. This ain't working.
No, it is.
Fine, if we can redeem ourselves within the next 2 minutes.
Okay.
Like, Damien can never take anything seriously, especially politics. So one of his running jokes always, if there's like a silence or like something, he'll go, so what do you think about the 2024 election? Or like some bullshit like that. But little does he know, me and Stefan literally in our free time talk about the 2024 election. Like, we actually have thoughts about it, and we know about it, and it's not just a joke to us.
Can you guys talk about the 2028 election?
Oh! Well, it's
The one in 4 years.
Yeah, why not? Let's think about the future.
Wait,
But-
what was I just supposed to say?
Let's talk about 24 first and 28.
Wait, last week was politics.
Yeah.
Oh.
This week is food?
Well, clearly since you guys started.
Then Damien gets a phone call from his friend. So he decides to take it outside, but instead of leaving out the door, he struggles to open my balcony door.
Telling me for the first time. You could have just exited out of this door.
Yeah.
But, sorry guys, I'm not funny today because my sister's boyfriend is here and it makes me kind of nervous.
Aww. Don't be nervous.
Am
He's
I
like,
couchette? Why am I getting like
Don't be nervous because he's way weirder. Like, he's like really weird. Like, he's like annoying me.
She just called me weird.
No. Like, I'm saying he's not to be nervous around. Like, literally don't even listen to him. Like, I'm not listening to him.
Unrelated, but I just want to say, I meant, like, I go, don't listen to him. I'm not listening to him. I was really high, and so I didn't like after each word, I, like, don't know where I'm going with my sentence, but I meant to say, I'm not listening to him. Like, I don't know why I put the emphasis on him. I was just, high. But in this one, let's just talk about phone etiquette, or just, I don't know. Because I know that it was a conscious effort of him to speak loudly on the phone, and he knows how transparent the walls are, you know? Like, he knows we can hear him, especially because before we were this is actually our second take, because before he wasn't in the room, and he was just being way too fucking loud, and we had to be like, are you kidding? So, yeah, here's him just being boisterous on purpose because he thinks that it'll be funny. I don't know. He likes to put his personality, like, he's the type to, and I'm the same way, like, which is why I can recognize it so well. Like, we'll be out in public and he'll say something super out of pocket, super loud, so that anyone passing by out of context will find it hilarious. But to me, it's just, I can just hear him go, that hot dog was really good. I put all 12 inches in my mouth. It's like,
Did he? I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know.
She
No,
just like
he-
was like without even
He
knowing.
said pretty good. Like Larry David.
Oh.
And it's so stupid. I hate it. I
Wait,
hate.
what's-
Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm trying to have a
Wait.
conversation with you, but I'm too lazy to like get up and turn all this stuff off. I want it. But I'll do it in a second. But
Yeah,
let me just talk about how much like I'm really starting to realize like I don't really like hanging out with men anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they just got really like stupid, and I hate them.
After a while, it gets that way.
Yeah.
all jokes aside, and I have to say, a lot of this was my fault because I didn't prep him enough. I didn't warn him to not swear. I didn't warn him to not call my underage cat a pretty pussy. Like, I genuinely take blame for that. But I also want to say that, is that acceptable behavior ever? Like, I don't know if that's how I would have gone into a first impression, which is why I feel so okay making fun of it. Because it's still like, what the fuck? But I do think it's worth saying that I didn't give him any information about Stefan going into it, so that was like, I think he would have done a lot better if I um warned him about how to behave. But yeah.